Does that play a part in the departure with 4 points in the last 24? Did you think it was going to get worse before it get better, or is this a surprise in terms of the current form?
I think it's a massive contributory factor. All of it contributes, to be totally honest. Am I surprised that Flynn has gone? No. Am I upset about it? No. Am I happy about it? No. I think the problem is now is we reflect on this as Swindon fans. Almost exactly the same happened this time last year. So we reflect on it quite harshly, I guess. But the record does speak for itself, and I'm sure we'll go into it in a little bit in a minute. My general feelings on how much Flynn was responsible for that. I mean, I looked at some stats that obviously there's a lot of talk that when he had his new contract given back in November as well, at the beginning of November, and then pretty much the following day, he got knocked out of the FA Cup by Aldershot. And since then he's lost 8, drawn 2, and won 3. Which, bearing in mind that we've got to reflect on the reasons for Flynn's appointment. The reasons for Flynn's appointment was an experienced League Two manager who, and I said this on Falls Rush In, that this appointment was a bigger break for him as it was a big appointment for us. He needed a club that should in theory have a relatively decent budget to get out of this league, and a club that, and this is with the greatest respect to Newport and Walsall, but in my opinion, a club that is technically bigger than Walsall and Newport. So it was a big risk for us, really, as well as a good appointment, because the only thing he's got to rely on is he knows the league well. But it's a results-driven business, and regardless of fans' opinions on the owner, and that includes my own, if the points aren't coming in, the owner's only going to look at one thing. If the workers aren't working, the workers go. So it's whether that's right or wrong, we can sit here and talk about that all day, but it's primarily, if I was an owner of a club and I think I'm doing the right things by the club, I'm going, the manager's only got us 9 points since 11 points since we've given him a new contract. So it's it's not a surprising dismissal, if that's what it is, but I think we can say it's one of those mutually agreed things.